So Professor Liu is going to teach you this program. You want to put data on the World Wide Web. So what happened is the ability to generate output format. You want to generate output HTML. You're going to do output HTML, which is very important to program. The internet interact with user through the World Wide Web. These applications include web servers and web-based e-commerce applications such as Amazon and eBay. Often the information displayed by these programs must be formatted using HTML table. So let's take a look right now. Let's take a look. I have example and I'm going to show you right away. It's okay. So I have a table here. Okay, we take a look. We have last year student David Castillo, and you have a name, address, and phone. And can you take a look this table? At least at this moment, you need to know that. Matthew, don't feel bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, at least for a table, you need to know this is a table head. Is that right? Is this table head? We just need to know this is a table head. All right. How many rows do we have? How many rows do we have this? How many rows do we have this? 1, 2, yeah, okay. So now let's first decide. Okay, when I want to write this, now we talk about a table, and we want it to be, or we want to be flexible enough. So be able to grow and delete. So what kind of structure will be best? To describe this table? And anybody. I need a good structure. To describe this table. Something start with V. Anybody? Vector of what? Vector is a dynamic. Is that right? It's a dynamic structure. But the dynamic structure vector of what inside will put what kind of data? David Castillo, 123 Main Street, phone number. Is this integer or this double or this string? String vector, Aaron, good, string vector. So we already know we're going to put string vector. Okay, we know we're going to put string vector. So each row is a string vector. Okay, so I have a string vector for each row. Is that right? So I have a string vector, then each column. All right. So this table is a vector of string. This table is the vector of string. So I can go to increase. Then look each row. I also put what? I also put data or string. So each column also string. So now we need to decide this right now. Okay, so gentlemen, ladies, so based on your information to tell me, I already know that I am going to have a vector of string vector. That's my header. Okay, take a look here right now. We need to match these. Is okay? Can we match these? Let me make this smaller. This table, this one is smaller. All right. Then I need you to take a look. Okay, I need you to take a look here. So let's start it. Boys and girls. Let's start it. Okay. So the header, so vector string header, that's header, equal name, address, phone. Alright, so here is David Castillo. Now, instead of David Castillo, I can put Victor Cao, and so I have these 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so that's a second line, third line, fourth line. Now, can you help me right now? I need a volunteer. To become P4. Anybody who allow me to put you in the P4? Just in the chat, let me know. You are willing to be the P5. All right, Aaron, right? Aaron, you are fine, right? Aaron. All right. So now how we going to do? Aaron, help me out. So we say, all right, Aaron, it is a line, it's a row. So it's a vector of string, and he's my fifth line right now. And the way we write it is we're going to put first Aaron's name, right? Aaron. And let me just put last name only, Cervantes. Okay, so that, and the address, 1234 Lucky Street. Don't forget, you need to quotation 1, 2, 3. Okay, Happy Street. All right, so now we leave Happy Street right there. Then phone number, again, we just make it out. It's okay. 626. Okay. 5543 and 2312. We make it up. Okay. So we have this right now. All right. So do you understand so far? So this is how we put it. So based on the information here. But we need to create the HTML table. On the HTML table right here, I'm going to first set header. I put my header right there. Once I have a header right there, I'm going to add row. Every row here, now I need to add my row, and for my P5 right now. All right, so I have add row. Then I have to overload. All right, so I'm going to of OS string output file. I'm going to call table.html. So your out file right there, no, we're going to show you how to overload. Okay, then close. Then you're going to display on browser. I display on Google Chrome. Any browser you use your default browser. You call system. System will put on the browser. All right, so let's take a look this right now, and let me show you. Okay, so this is what we're going to have right now. So I'm going to build it, but then later on I'll show you the HTML table here. The header, the head is only one line, so is a vector string vector of string. But for the rows, for each these rows, there are many rows, so you have to be, you have two-dimensional. So that will be vector inside here, vector string of vector. So a vector vector here is a flexible, and inside that is also vector. Look, this is a vector. Think vector like array, but dynamic array. Okay, then we're going to write the row. When we write the row here, and we are going to overload. We're going to overload out string. Out string is a object. So we have to put ampersand on that. Okay, so now and let me run this program with you right now, and I'll explain to you in detail. So I'm going to build it. And start without debugging. All right, so now I have these, they become HTML. After they become HTML, then first you need to make them become HTML, all right? And HTML will put on your browser. They put me in Microsoft Edge. Okay, so I have these display on my browser. I have original one in oh shit. All right, sorry. All right, so now that's 5 people right here. Now let's study this program together right now. Let's study this program together. It's okay. All right, so now this program actually need to do 2 things. Okay, so based on this, oh, hold on. I need you to use this to pay attention. Use this one. Okay, so guys, the thing, your job is basic to make your program to generate this. So a table like this, let me coming back. A table like this, but you need to make this to say table border equal, you know, in quotation 1, that's, border is 1, and tr. All right, so let me show you some basic thing, and you need to memorize this with me. Is that okay? Please. Okay, so gentlemen, ladies, let's do this right now. So first of all, the first line, you need to have a table, then end table. Okay, I made a mistake. Just end table. Okay, somewhere I made this mistake. Then you are going to do this. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I have 5 rows here, then your job is right away. Your job right away is to write like this. Okay, you're going to have 5 pair of this. I'm going to say tr. Okay, 5 pair. Okay, and it's okay. You need to have 5 pair. All right, you need to have 5 pair. You understand? So as soon as you have decided you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you need to have 5 pair of these. All right, once you have 5 pair of these, the first pair, the first one is going to be a little bit different. The first one is head, so you're going to put th. Understand? Then /th, because I'm going to put head. All right, so th. All right, th. All right, /th. Okay, so I need to have 3 of these. Do you understand? th, and /th, because I have 3, so I need to copy 3 here. Control C, Control V, Control V. All right, now the inside here, I put the first one right here. You see this here, the name, I put name here. All right, so where I should put right here? Anybody? Address. All right. So once I finish that, then what should I put right here? Phone. Is that right? Now, that's how you do your HTML. Let's do another one right now. Let's do another one. Thank you. So now, inside here right now. So now inside here. Now, inside here, I am going to put, it's not H right now. It's not TH. It's okay? It's not TH. Because they are data. They are data. So you see, so how many data I have here? How many TD I have here? How many? 3. Is that right? So I'm going to put this TD, all right, and slash TD. Every TD need to end the slash. How many I need to put? Tell me. How many? 3. Control C, Control V, Control V. All right. Now, so now inside the first TD, what should I put? Tell me or type on your chat. No, no. Name already here. I need to put exactly. David Castillo. That's right. Hey, you all create the HTML. You need to know how to create it, and so later we can write program. Right? Sorry, this thing need to go back right here. All right. So that's the first one. Now the second and the beginning of TD and end of TD, what should I put right here? What should I put right here? 1, 2, 3 man street. 1, 2, 3 man. All right. 1, 2, 3 man. All right. Now, the last TD here. The last TD here. What should I put? The last TD. What should I put right here? Anybody? The phone number. The phone number. That's right. All right. The phone numbers. All right. So that's how you do. That's how you do. You need to generate this. So your job is to generate this. You understand? That's your job. You to generate this. So let's see how we generate. That's how we generate. Okay. So your job is generate these, and we are going to generate now. So we are going to use our HTML class. Is okay. So let's come to our HTML class. So your HTML class to tell you, all right, my header is a vector. Vector is dynamic array. Think about my header will contain string. I will put in a container. The container is flexible. Allow me to grow. All right. Then think about this. Each row. Think about this each row. I'm going to, because I have many rows. And each row, I have more than one column. It's 2D, like 3 by 2, 4 by. Whenever you talk about 2D, you are going to do this. My row, I am going to put in my row, okay, inside a string vector. So my row, in each row and in every column, they are string. But in each row, I have more than one string. That's how we say. In each row, we have more than one string. You saw that you have name, you have David Castillo, you have address, your phone number. So that's just tell you my row has more than one string. Okay? Now I'm going to write it right now. When I write it, I'm going to overload out string. I'm going to call out. I'm actually need to write TD, TR, TH, T thing. Do you understand? I need to write those. Okay, I need to write this thing, and I need to write it into a row. Okay, so each line is a row. I'm going to write each line by line. All right. So when I do set header, my set header here, I am going to have my header, okay, H. All right. So H, and this is a copy of constructor. We'll explain to you. So that way assign to your own address. And when I add, so when the header, you say set header. When row, because you have many rows, so you want to add each row, you do push back. Then you're going to use all string. That's your constructor here. That's your friend here. And you also overload output. That's that output string. Then you're going to use out, and you're going to write to your own HTML table. Let's take a look how we do that. So we do exactly what we need to do, like what I lead you to do. First, I do the header. I need to out. I need to have a table border, because this is exactly what we need to do. So let me build one more time and pull out that thing out. Oh, sorry. Get rid of this and put the thing here. It's okay. Let me make it smaller, and hopefully you can read now. Okay, so let's see. So out, I need to write this. So quotation table border equal, I need to put quotation 1, but you cannot, on the programming, you cannot directly put quotation. You have to put backslash quotation. Backslash quotation will give you quotation. So I write 1. I need another double quote, so backslash quotation. Then I am going to write that right angle. After this, I need to go to next line, right? So backslash n. So, and right here, you are going to do this right now. You're going to write row. So you want to write this row right now. The row you are going to write it right now, gentlemen, ladies. The row you are going to write is write this first row. You write this first row. Is that right? So the first row here, the difference is you are going to write th. Look here, I am using th. Do you see that? I'm using th. All right, and th, because the other is td, so you need to use th. And you're going to give to this will be your header. Okay, so that's coming to right row right now. So right row here. All right, so right row here. First you have to write tr, because everybody must have a tr. So I must write a tr, then go to next line. Now I am going to add to header size. So header size is 3 anyway. Is that right? So I have to write this. I have to write this left angle, so that's angle, and the tag is th. So this will give me left angle th. This will give me that. You understand? That's giving tn. Then row 0, that's name. So this will give me name. Understand? And then I need to continue. Is that right? Continue slash and tag. So this will give me th. Understand? So this will give me that. So we based on that and to one by one to finish. So that will be then when I equal 1, I will still have a th and th, but I'm going to write address and slash th. Then the third one, I am going to have a th and phone and slash th. When I finish, I'm going to finish tr. Alright? So that head is done right now. When I finish my head, let me pull this thing a little bit, sorry. When I finish my head, let me close this because I need to see here, okay? So when I finish my head, the head is done right now. Alright? So I am going to do the row right now. So I have 5 rows, okay? 5 rows, okay? Then what I'm going to do is this time. I'm right, but this time I write TD right now. So this time I'm going to use TD. So I'm going to use TD. So TD will come right here. TD will come right here. So head is done right now. I'm going to use row, TD. But this time I'm going to each row here. Alright, so I am going to put in each row. So I first with tr. Alright, so now sorry, that's the right row. The right row is okay. So TD, okay, I'm TD right row right now. Okay, so I'm coming here right now, the size. So now I'm going to write the first TD. So this will give me this. Alright, so the first one, this will give me TD. Now it will give me TD. And so the tag, alright, then the row 1, number 1, row 1, number 1 here, row 1, number 1 here, and that will give me David Castillo. Alright, then so I'm going to type David Castillo. Alright, when I finish that, then I am going to write TD. Alright, so now I need to continue. Right now is the second one right now. So I continue these to finish. Then until the end, I have a TR. Alright, so this is the basic thing, and I'm going to review more of these, but let me run this program with you one more time. So you rebuild it. And start without debugging. So here, let me close this. So on the internet, you will write program to collect to collect this information. This information we hard code it. We hard code it. For real one, we don't hard code it. We read from the file. Yeah, the internet will give you the file. Once you have this file right there, okay. So you have you go to gym and you register, blah blah. You got this, and it's called a raw data. The raw data goes to a file. It take a programmer like you and post membership information online. The membership information online has to go through because browser only read HTML. Of course, newer computer, newer data type. Okay, all right. If you do SQL or when you do C sharp, they kind of skip this HTML stuff. They behind the scene they do the HTML for you, because as a programmer, if you want to display anything on browser, you cannot just go ahead display it. Do you understand? But look, I am a teacher, right? I post everything on my canvas and it will be displayed on the internet. But I did not write HTML code. Do you understand? HTML code was handled by the canvas. Canvas will take my thing and format into HTML for you. But that's canvas. You have to buy canvas. You are a programmer, so you don't buy anything. You can buy third party. Don't get scared. Don't feel like, oh, I have to write this HTML heavily. No, there are many third party program can do it for you, but that's a cost. That's a cost. That's a money you need to add on your application and add to your customer. So today, what I show you is there's no cost. You hard code your HTML, and you take your information with your code and you hard code into HTML code and display on the browser. So these are the information. Again, we hard code it. We do not hard code it in real program. We use file to do that. Then the only thing you need to write is you need to write the HTML table here and write the HTML CPP. And once you have these, you can use it many times. The life is easy right now. So one more time, I have this information come from the your membership, your customers. Once you have that, then you write a program. You are the third party. You write the program. Then once you wrote the program right there, and you are going to you are oh sorry I have to close it. Okay, close it. All right, yes, okay. So it will show you the HTML code. You get it, and will show you this. Okay, now so far okay to you? All right, so I think this table I need to put a slash table somewhere. I made a mistake. Let me go back. Where's I made a mistake? All right, this is slash table. All right. Okay, so now I briefly introduce this program for you right now. Briefly introduce this program for you, and I hope you like